Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another reading here at the Temple of Consciousness. I'm going to start off with this Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. Just shuffle it a little bit more, even though I did a pre-shuffle, of course. And while I do this, I would like to call in all my guides, angels, other entities that walk in the love and the light. Welcome gods and goddesses and source as well. Thank you for being here. And let's see what we have in store. Okay, belief. That's beautiful. Number 11. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. That's beautiful. Belief is very powerful and also very necessary. I love how all of the energies that confirm things and bring us synchronicities help us along the path of our belief. So let's get started with the tarot. We have the Star, the Three of Swords, the Empress, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so lots of swords energy, so lots of energy going on in somebody's mind. That's what most of these are going to be representing, I believe, is overthinking, probably with this one a little bit. Heartbreak is very common with this Three of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, it's kind of like a continuation of from the 3 to the 4, a progression. But with this card, it's about finding rest and kind of rejuvenation of your mind and just not allowing yourself to overthink. So I think this energy is very safe to be in. This is a lot of sadness, obviously heartbreak, and this one represents too much, kind of like the end of the road, like you're done, you're fed up with it, you're not dealing with that anymore. So I definitely don't blame you for this energy if this is how you've been having to deal with things lately. So I just wanted to point out the main energy, I guess, that's going on in here with all these swords. But we also have the Star, which is beautiful. This is like kind of like what the Fool is doing in the start of their journey, but this is what their spirit is going through. This is the awakening of their soul to understanding the path before them and finding beauty in their world, in the earth, and everything that's surrounding them. The Empress is a wonderful archetype because she represents just somebody who knows what she wants and has succeeded in so many ways to bring herself a beautiful life, and she is full of sincerity and authenticity. And then what we have here with the Page of Pentacles, the page is kind of like a new journey, often, as pages are represented that. With the Pentacle, you have maybe a new endeavor, a new start to something that you'd like to fulfill, something in your physical life, something tangible. So, okay, let's get some clarity on these cards and see what else we have. This is my cute little mushroom tarot. The King of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Okay, that's pretty great. Ace of Cups, 2 aces, and oh my gosh, another ace. Wow, so we have 3 aces on the table. Okay, so with the King of Cups and the Star, this is telling me that your new endeavors, the journey that you're setting out, this new awakening or something that's going on is very impactful in your emotions right now. You're feeling very affected by your emotions, and not necessarily in a bad way, because with the King of Cups, This represents somebody who kind of has a lot of it worked out already in their mind. Somebody who has figured out some things and now they're trying to work on other parts of their self, of their life and their emotions. So this is actually a really good start though, because the King is also somebody who has come a long way in their journey and their path of their emotional path. Okay, so Three of Swords with the Ace of Swords. I kind of like how these two swords are together, because this is like a new way of thinking about it. This is a brand new way to think about everything you've gone through, all that heartbreak, all the things that you've had that tore you apart. Now you're looking at it differently. Now you see why that was your path, why you went through everything that you went through. There's a lot of clarity of your mind in this card. Wheel of Fortune with the Empress. Two amazing cards. The Wheel of Fortune is basically a wheel, right? The turning of the wheel. So if you're feeling like you're at the bottom of the wheel and you're dragged into the dirt, well, the wheel will turn again and it will go up. It's like the other end of the pendulum swing, kind of, right? The turning of the tide. It's the other end of all that you've gone through. So whoever this reading is for, and it may resonate for many people in different ways, but the Empress is where you're headed with the turning of the wheel for this energy. So you have got it. You've got pretty solid with your emotions and your mind to be here. So that's coming for sure for somebody. And with the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, this is holding on to your mind and holding on to your resources. Basically, stability in these two areas are definitely going hand in hand. So you're getting your mind right in so many different areas, and it's starting to reflect in your physical life, which is really good, because that means that this Page of Pentacles with a new start of something is being reflected in having your mind solid and what you need to do. So the Ten of Swords with the Ace of Cups is interesting, because this is like the end of the journey. You're done. You're sick of feeling that, you know, this stuff, and you're sick of going through all that heartbreak and overthinking and all that crap, to now the Ace of Cups. The Ace is the start of emotional fulfillment, and the King of Cups was here, you know, once upon a time in the Ace of Cups energy, and already here, already knows where you're going, already know where you're headed. And that's a lot of positive energy added to what you're finished dealing with at this point. You're kind of over it now. Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So the page is starting out with something new, a new endeavor, a new, you know, something, a new job, a new project. And then with the Ace of Wands, you're super ambitious about that. You are so set on what you want to do with it. You know, like, you know your path, you know exactly where you're going, and it looks really good for you. Wherever you're headed, whatever you're doing right now, you've gone through all the yucky stuff in your mind and your heart. You've had to sacrifice things. You've had to think things through and forgive. Forgiveness is hard, and that's something that I definitely feel like you have done, especially with this energy here. You've forgiven people. And if you haven't, then that's probably a good sign that you need to start working on the path of forgiveness, because it's not for other people's benefits that we forgive. It is for ourselves, for our own healing, for why we forgive. So always keep that in mind. And I just really like how with these two cards together, these hands are holding all the opportunities that you have. Like, you're just ready. You're just ready. You've been at peace. You've been allowing yourself to heal. You know that you've had to go through everything you've had to go through, because all of these energies there's a lot of healing here. A lot of healing with that. And then the turning of the wheel with the Empress, that's beautiful, because you know exactly where you need to go. It's a wonderful energy. I think I'm going to do a couple of these. They are my angel number cards. And I think I'm actually going to do 3 because, well, 3 just makes sense to me, I guess. So let's see. All right. 999 with release. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. Look, ending, yes, okay. And if you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Oh, so yes, the cycle with the wheel. That's a perfect card to have here because endings, new cycles, new pathways, it's all here in this energy. So that's confirmation. All right, 0330, lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. So maybe some of these things that you've been having to deal with, you're ready to let go and let somebody else deal with. It's a thought. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Okay, well, communication is always important, especially when you're having to work with literally anybody else. Any other person is going to need you to have some communication. And I really see that with this one, when you are pursuing your goals, you know, it's like keep that torch in front of you, that the torch of that Ace of Wands, just having that thing to focus on, knowing that where you're headed is met with intention, because you're going to at some point be distracted by things along the way. There's going to be trials and tribulations as life goes, right? So just keep it in mind, keeping that, you know, if you have a lucky shirt or something symbolic for you, I have some symbolism that I keep on my altar to kind of show the path of where I've gone, how far I've come. And I definitely can resonate with that for sure. All right, so now we have 1122, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Okay, there we go. More confirmation. Things are going to change. Look on the bright side as much as you possibly can, because all of the things that are shifting, they're going to come back around. They're going to come back around for you because you've put in so much hard work. And I don't know, I feel like this is a lot of like the energy I've had in another recent reading where it's kind of like, you know, put your head down and, you know, nose to the grind or whatever, but don't forget that you've come so far. You have already worked through so many things. You have gone through all the heartbreak that you've been dealing with, all of the mental strife, all of the worry, all of those parts of yourself that have been keeping you in doubt, keeping you afraid to move on. You've already kind of dealt with all that stuff. With the Star, you're ready to move on. You're ready to go forward. So don't forget how far you come, because this is where you're headed. You know, male or female, I've said this before, it doesn't matter. The Empress is the energy of someone in her sovereignty. So you have found a way, at least in your mind, right? At least in your mind, you have found a way to kind of set yourself straight, get back on your path, because the path that you know is coming for you, that's ahead for you, you've already set it in motion. You're already on your way. So yeah, very similar kind of energy I'm feeling from this reading. So whoever this is for, maybe this is more confirmation for you. And it looks like a lot of good things ahead for you. So I think now, just to finish this off, I want to do one more of these Sacred Geometry cards. And let's just see if there's anything else to keep in mind. And we'll go from here. All right. Soul time. Oh, okay. Number 40. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of 4s, and then we have 2 of them right here on the board. So, okay. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is beautiful. This right here, this is that spending time in meditation. This is that energy of being with your inner spirit, you know, that spark of life within you that comes from source. It's being with that infinity. See the infinity symbol right here? I guess, yeah, there's another one this way too. It's just knowing that you are actually timeless, limitless, and infinite. With all the stuff in the world that's going on and your world around you and all the disappointments and all the things that you've had to go through, you're just kind of experiencing this one lifetime for this one opportunity you have here right now in this lifetime to go through all these experiences and to learn from them and adapt and grow and turn the wheel of your fortune to something better. This is your time to do it. And don't forget that this energy right here with your soul time, with your meditation that you can do to go within, that's all here for you all the time. It never goes away. You always have this with you. You can access this at any time. I don't always sit in formal meditation every day. I am trying to get better at that, I will say. But I don't have to be connected to my spirit. I don't have to sit and try to quiet my mind and all of that stuff, which is beautiful stuff to do. But to sit and just take a moment and speak a prayer to my spirit and to source and, you know, my goddesses, just to say, hey, you know, I'm right here and I'm dealing with something, or I have something in my mind that I'm worried about, or any of that stuff, or even just in moments of wanting to connect. Maybe there's nothing wrong and you just want to be with who you truly are, because who you truly are, your higher self, your spirit, that is actually who you are. In this body, it's a reflection of that spirit. But don't forget that the truth of your existence is much deeper than that. So yeah, I hope that somebody was able to get something out of this reading. And I feel like that's kind of all of the energy that I am being told right now. So I will leave it here. And I really just thank you all for watching and, you know, subscribing and liking and sharing and all that stuff. I will probably forget to say that every time, but that's okay. If I think of it, I'll say it. But you guys know the drill. And I really appreciate all the love and support from my friends and loved ones and the new ones that I am making on this wonderful journey. So blessings to all of you and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.